Hey guys, Ari here. Today I'm going to show you how to do this inspired makeup look for Tifa's exotic outfit in Final Fantasy VII The Remake. All you need is some pink eyeshadow, bright lipstick, a super cute dress, and one kick-butt attitude to attract the Dawn's attention. This was one of my fave looks for our brides-to-be, and I hope to cosplay it for real one day. So, if you want to infiltrate the mansion, let's catch this chocobo carriage. Alright, Brides Gone Spy, pop in those colored contacts if you're wearing them, and start off with a clean and prepped base. Don't forget lip balm. Only the best to trick the Dawn. Now jump into primer. I went with one that's smoothing and long-lasting, but choose one that best suits your needs. Next up, foundation. I opted for my usual BB cream since Tifa's skin is still pretty natural and light despite her glam appearance. But only you can determine what the Dawn will like. Well, that and the trio, of course. To add a bit of coverage where you need it, pop on some concealer. For a seamless finish, I like to blend with the warmth of my fingers. Goodbye, quarantine skin. Hello, avalanche sleuth. Next up, powder. If we're going to interrogate the Dawn, we have to make sure our base stays in place, crease-free. This step is optional, but I like to contour for cosplay. Using a shade that appears like a natural shadow on my skin, I shorten the tip of my nose and slim down my jawline for a flattering effect. First I place the color where I want it. Then I blend it all out with a fluffy brush. Alright, let's color up these cheeks. Tifa's not wearing much blush, so I went with a warm tone pink that would match the rest of her makeup. I placed it high on the cheekbone and a bit under the eye for a cutesy Japanese touch, just like her outfit. Use a light hand to keep it subtle and make sure it's blended nicely. On to highlighter. I wanted something a little fun for this glammed up look, so I went with a pink-toned highlight. Start on the top of the cheekbone, blending up in a C towards the temple. Then highlight between the eyes, the chin, tip of the nose, and the Cupid's bow. Surely the Dawn can't ignore this glow. And then we can smash off his, let's go to the eyes. Start off with an eye primer so our shadows are bright and long-lasting. I use one with extra coverage to cancel out any discoloration. Shadow time! We're gonna start with the crease. Dip into a muted warm pink shade, something that acts like a transition shade on your skin tone. With windshield wiper motions, diffuse the color across the crease and then blend down towards the lower lash line to create an outer V. Keep things really soft and add more color if you need to. Next up, that pink pop. Choose a bright hot pink with a warm undertone. Think more watermelon than bubblegum. We're heating it up for this mission. Then pack it on the outer half of the eye, concentrating at the outer corner and blending out to create a small winged shape, not going past the end of the brow. Don't forget to blend into the crease color. Then very lightly drag what's left on the brush from the edge of the wing down towards the lower lash line. To create a base for our eyeliner to blend into, dip into a matte deep brown shade. Line the outer third of your lash line, keeping the depth at the outer corner and blending up. Don't worry if it's messy, we'll cover it up later. Let's add some sparkle. Choose a shimmery light pink shadow or a pink hue that melts into your skin tone, and apply it to the inner half of the lid we left bare. Pat lightly in the middle to blend with the bright pink, but don't blend too far. You can also go back in with the same bright pink brush to help blend. You can use the same shade or a shimmery pink better suited for highlighting on your skin tone to brighten the inner corner, connecting to the lid and the first third of the lower lash line. Dipping into the same deep brown shade or a deeper color for your skin, lightly line your lower lash line underneath your lashes for a soft, subtle enlarging effect. Go about 3/4 of the way in. You want this to look like a natural shadow as opposed to eyeliner. Tifa has these really cute, slightly puffy eye bags, so dip into the same brown shade or a contour color. Smile in the mirror and lightly shade a line in the crease that appears. Then blend it out so it looks more natural. Go back in with your shimmery pink you put on the lid to highlight the space between the lower lash line and the eye bag crease we just created. Blend about 3/4 out and keep it underneath where we line the lower lash line for a more puffy look. Now let's clean up that bright pink wing. Use a matte shadow that's a shade or two lighter than your skin tone and drag upwards from the lower lash line up towards the end of your brow. I also highlighted my brow bone. To soften the harsh lines, gently blend it with a fluffy brush. Let's move on to eyeliner. I'm using a pen, but use your fave black liner. Thinly line your upper lash line, keeping close to the lashes. Then make a small downwards flick that slightly extends the edge of your lash line. Then repeat on the other eye. Keep the line as thin as you can, we don't want a heavy liner look. And keep your baby flick as small as the Dawn's, well, you know. Going back into the same brown shade we mapped out our liner with, blend the edge of the black liner so it's soft and more diffused. Don't blend up too high, still keep it close to the lashes. You can also blend the top of the flick, but I left mine sharp since it will just blend into the falsies. And that's the eye look almost done, which means it's brow time! Tifa's brows are not as dense or dark as her hair, so I'm going in with this ash brown pencil for a soft and natural look. I brush my brows into place to more clearly see the shape, then clean up the bottom edge working my way upwards. Tifa's brows are soft with a slightly curved arch, so I'm rounding out my arches. Give them a good brush through to blend and soften. This also makes it super easy to adjust the shape if you need to. To finish the brows, let's set these babies into place. Use your trusty brow gel. I'm using one that's clear to keep the brows airy and natural. Alright, let's finish the eyes. Use a black pencil liner to tightline your upper waterline. This helps to better tie in the falsies to the lashes. It also helps thicken the lash line in a more natural looking way. Time to get those lashes into shape. Give them a good curl and maybe do a squat challenge or two. Next up, mascara. Use your favorite black mascara. I'm using one that's lengthening and volumizing, which helps blend into our more natural looking falsies. I feel like my mascara is always drying up as fast as Cloud runs away from emotional attachment. Also use your favorite mascara for your bottom lashes. Try to keep it where our lowered lash line starts to enhance the enlarged eye effect. I also took care to keep the lashes light and separated. Tifa's lower lash line is quite light and natural. Ball seats are the last step for the eyes. I'm using a pair that's quite fluttery with natural volume. You don't want anything too over the top. Apply your glue and wait 15 seconds. It's gotta be tacky, like the Dawn. Then apply your center and tuck in the sides. It's easier said than done, but if Tifa can do it to impress the patriarchy, so can you. Now our eye look is completed. Shh, Cloud, don't blow our cover. Oh wait, we still need lips. Tifa's iconic bright pink lips. Start with a bright pink lip liner to map out the shape we want. Tifa's lips are thin and curved up top with a larger bottom lip that's fullest at the center. I first outline my shape and then fill in. Keep playing with the shape until you've got it where you want it. You can always clean up with concealer later. Our lip shape is on, but the pink is so blue-toned. That's where lipstick comes in. You want a warm-toned bright pink with a slightly glossy or satin finish. Pop it on over the lip liner. You can also use a brush to clean up the edge if you need to. Ah, this color's looking better already. The Dawn couldn't resist a color like this. He has to pick us. And now, my brides, you are ready for the audition. Will the Dawn choose you so you can get the info you need to protect Avalanche? Nope, he chooses Cloud. Of course. I mean, I would too. But with the added power of your friends, you save Cloud from an uncertain and domineering fate to get you the info you need to save the people in Sector 7. I hope you enjoyed this inspired look, and I'll catch you on the next one.